Terry and the Pirates is transcribed and brought to you by the makers of Libby's Tomato Juice, one of Libby's 100 famous foods. Well, kids, today's the big day. The day of the super special feature I promised you last night. Right after the show, you're going to have the thrill of a lifetime. We fixed things up so Terry himself can talk direct to you. And that's not all. Jude Hennick's going to talk to you, too. And they've got wonderful news. Oh, you'll sure get a wallop out of the surprise that they're going to tell you about. So keep your ears glued to the radio, boys and girls. The minute the show is over, the big news will break. And now, Terry and the Pirates. Listen to this. You don't need to have an airplane spotter to tell you what this sound means. Yes, that's an airplane engine, and Jude Hennick is in a bad spot. He and Terry and Connie have flown from the commando headquarters in the Sandstone Hills to the town of Yankuk, which is besieged by the enemy. Our friends could tell that the renegade Clang and his men were firing into the little town. Jude decided to fly back and report conditions to Pat Ryan and the Dragon Lady. But then, the airplane motor started to sputter and miss. The ship began to lose altitude. And Jude said,
I can't fix the feed line up here, so we'll have to look for a good level spot. Yeah, but let's not get stitched up. I've no desire to meet the plane. Neither have I. Oh, well, I can't fight off an invader plane either. What plane? Well, look over there. I'll have company in a few minutes. You don't need your spotter for that, baby. Yeah, it's an enemy plane. But not the Kima AN-1. Well, hold on to your hat, my lad. I'm going to land before that pilot makes strap metal on this crater line. How we doing, Terry? You're gaining on us. Hey, what'll happen when he gets close? Something to strain the soup in. If this motor would clear up, I could have fun, but not this way. Hey, you better wake up Connie and get your parachutes on. Now, taste it out. What'll he do? Use his machine gun? It ain't a beam blower. He'll get the gas tank. He'll rake us from stem to stern. Why can't I use the machine gun, dude? Now, this plane isn't built that way. It's built for speed. You know all about planes. This is built to knock the other guy out. Steady now. I'm going to set her down. Steady. Yeah, that's right. Oh, here he comes. Driving on. Down. Get out. Down, I say. What happened? He didn't shoot at us. Yeah, good reason, pal. Look there. Where? Well, thank heaven for trees. We almost crashed into this big one. Jojo, the dog-faced boy, couldn't dive and strafe us and save his plane. If he'd let us have it, he'd have cracked up. Catch?
Oh, Mr. Dodo, is something upsetting?
Oh, Connie, you could sleep through an earthquake. We just missed going higher than we ever expect to go while we're alive.
It's not making sensible talk.
Well, dude means we just missed an enemy plane by a hair. We landed and were under a tree, so the plane couldn't machine gun us.
Oh, thousand complaints. It's bad news.
Well, we're on terra firma, alive and well. That isn't bad news. Well, let's plan out trick inventory. Great country and a dream world. Watch your step. Huh. Guess Jojo decided we couldn't be crooks.
Come on, Connie. Watch your step climbing out.
It's so.
What'll he do? Will he come back, dude, and try to bomb us or what?
Well, you can't tell. Bombs cost money. Maybe he figures we can be clipped from the ground. He'll land over by Klang's headquarters, and we can expect a delegation of... Yeah. We'll have to repair this ship and take off but quick. Hey, Connie, you go that way. Take a look over that little hill.
Oh, you want Connie to wander indifferent which way you point?
Yeah, you go that way.
Oh, Connie is make look see if flatter ground is closer. Do not despair. The worst storm is composed of tiny drops of water.
Keep an eye out for people and things. Take a look at the engine. Clean the feed line. Think I can rev her up and... Yeah, but how about a takeoff? Brother Hennick can do a lot of things with a phone booth, but he can't fly a plane from it.
Looks like a good runway.
Sure. What about those tree stumps and the rocks? Clear them up, level the field, swell. That's the trouble with airplanes. They have to land on flat ground. What nuisance? Well, we can't take off again unless I can wheel this baby out.
It's getting dark, too. Another half hour, it'll be night, then we can't take off.
I know. So we camp here and end by being taken into camp.
What do? Leave the plane and hide nearby, or what?
Well, darkness favors us as much as it does the invaders.
What was that?
It wasn't a fly ball from home plate. Steady now. Let's see what's ticking.
Somebody's shooting at us. That's twice, and from different directions.
Oh, stick close to the plane beside me. Uh-oh. We got company. That pilot radioed back and told his boss, now we're surrounded.
I don't see anybody. Wonder where Connie is.
If he's smart, he's hiding.
What do? Stay here and fight it out?
Well, we're outnumbered. We must be. Uh-oh. There's the first sign of life or death, as the case may be.
Where?
Over the left there. Those lads were good shots. They could have picked us off before now. Thanks, brother.
There's more men in that direction. We're surrounded just about.
Yeah. We don't know which way to run. Okay. We'd better be live prisoners than dead heroes.
You mean we should give up?
Well, unless you'd like to be picked off like a coconut, they'll get a lucky shot at us, and then there'll be one.
But if Connie was able to hide, he might help.
Possible. If they don't yell bingo. Okay. Here we are in the middle of nowhere, so what?
Oh, what?
Who are you? What do you want?
It's going up.
Okay. We can hold out until darkness. We've got a machine gun. We can try to make a break for it, or we can surrender.
Only Connie can get back to the hills or someplace and warn somebody or something.
Meanwhile, no matter what he does, we can't take time out.
It's going up. We shoot you now. That's on.
See what I mean?
Oh, golly, a commando is never taken alive.
Well, here's two commandos who haven't much choice. If we're going to get a dose of lead, let's put it off until later. Huh?
Well, okay, whatever you say.
Look, Terry, I know we're in a mess, but we asked for it, and here we are. I think Connor will use his head.
Hello. We surrender. You come safe. His hands up in air. We surrender.
Golly, we certainly made a mess of this trip. I suppose we're prisoners of fire. Where do you suppose we are?
Flying headquarters, unless I missed the $64 question.
Quite an outfit, huh?
I hope the big boss is away on business. Nope. Here comes the sergeant.
You gentlemen will be pleased to follow me.
Now, lead the way. There's so polite it gives me heartburn.
Yeah.
You will please join, please.
Okay, please.
These are prisoners, stranger.
We shall speak in your language, gentlemen.
Thanks.
You will only answer when spoken to.
Well, suits me. But, who am I talking to?
You pretend to be dull, I see.
No. But we haven't been introduced. We surrendered, but to who? Hey, what's this all about?
I am General Clang.
My name is Henry.
Haven't we met before?
No, can't say that we have. I've had nightmares, of course, but...
And this friend of yours is who?
This is Terry Lee.
Of the commando. They made a surprising raid on the supply depot in the Sansoon Hills a few nights ago.
So, now we're here, and let's stop being formal.
Formal? Mr. Henry, as prisoners of war, I simply wish to ask you a few questions. A necessary procedure.
Well, our story is simple. We came here in a plane.
Just you and your young friend?
Well, it isn't a big plane, as you may already know.
Then you can no doubt tell me what this is.
Where did you get that?
You seem surprised. We found it beside your plane. It is known to you?
You don't know what it is?
The most interesting item, I should say. These black drawings of airplanes. The small hole in this car. What does that mean?
Oh, it isn't anything. Just a game. Just an idea of mine.
I have asked you a question. Gentlemen, in time of war, we cannot waste words. This device is something of great value. I wish to know what sort of airplane marker it is. How it operates.
Oh, look, Terry's a soldier. He made it for
Go on. I want two answers. What is it? How is it used?
It's an airplane spotter. Does that mean anything to you?
You will explain a bit brief.
It teaches you how to identify different kinds of planes.
Mr. Hannick, I have warned you. So then, this device is carried in a plane to educate people in the way to... Oh, that is so stupid, my friend. You and I and our people can tell one plane from another.
But I made this so that the commandos could learn how to...
Oh, so that is it. Your commandos do not know how to identify a plane. Well, very interesting. Yes, I think we can help them. We can teach them a lesson. We shall visit your headquarters in your plane, Mr. Hannick. They will learn a great deal when their own ship dives on them. They will learn to spot planes. Yes, indeed.
And so we meet Clang, the renegade who is helping the enemy. And it looks like that airplane spotter has put our friends in a different kind of a spot, huh? All right, boys and girls, get ready. Terry Lee is going to speak to you. All set, Terry? Fire away.
Hello, everybody. Carly, but I'm glad to have this chance to talk to you because I sure have great news. You know that airplane spotter I made for our Chinese commandos, that sticky device that shows you how to identify different aircraft and know whether you're seeing an enemy plane or a friendly one? Well, you've heard a lot about that airplane spotter lately. Well, now, just listen to this. You can get an airplane spotter like mine for your very own. Yes, sir, every single one of you can have an official airplane spotter. Isn't that swell? You know that airplane spotter's a mighty important thing. Lots of people's lives can depend on a soldier or civilian's ability to recognize a plane right off. Well, just think of all the difference it's made to us over here. I don't know where we'd be if we couldn't identify an invader's plane on sight. And that spotter device teaches you how to do it. Oh, but look at his dude. He wants to talk to you, too.
You bet I do, kid. I want to tell every one of you to chase yourself right out and send for Terry's airplane spotter. Well, bless these days, it's up to everybody to know how to identify a plane. And this airplane spotter is the easy way to learn how. Why, you'll learn more from that than from an armful of books and have fun doing it. In fact, you'll get a real kick when you see a plane zooming along up in the sky and can tell just what kind it is. So send for your airplane spotter in a hurry. Folks over there will give you a rough on just how to get it. So long, kid.
Well, thank you, Terry and Jude. Thanks a lot. Say, kid, isn't it great? You think you can actually, it's great? You think you can actually have an airplane spotter just like Terry's? A spotter that shows you how to identify 16 different planes. And you can play a swell game with, too. And you can get it so easily. All you do is take the labels from 2 cans of Libby's grand tasting tomato juice and print your full name and address on the back of one. Then put the labels in an envelope along with the dimes and mail to Terry in care of Libby's in Chicago. Now just do that and Terry's official airplane spotter is yours. So send right away to Terry in care of Libby's in Chicago. Well, the next transcribed adventure bristles with surprise and action. So let's get in on it.